Metaphor is really just a short story, right? It's a very short story around something that somebody understands. The other thing that I do think is very powerful in sales is when you share your personal story in relation to someone's challenges, because it does a few things. Number one, it tells that person that you're human, right? And that you've actually experienced this before. And number two, it means that you feel relatable. Like, oh, I understand that that person's been through something. So I'll give you a specific example. Often people, when they're thinking about working with us and we have that conversation and we talk about levels of investment of time, money, and energy, it feels pretty scary for them, right? Because they're already busy, they're already doing a lot, and they essentially have this belief that in order to get their business to the next level, they just have to do more of that stuff. They have to invest more time, more energy, more money, and that just feels very overwhelming. And so often I will share with them a story about when I was really close to burnout and I had no choice. I was going through a period in my life where I was like super anxious. I was burnt out and basically had like this massive panic attack and everything like fell to pieces in my business at the time. And instead of like trying to rush around and pick it up, I just let it all go. And I just said, I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to work these hours. I'm not going to do this stuff. And what really surprised me was that the weeks and months that followed, things started to get exponentially better. So the less time I put into things, the less energy I put into things, the more I started to get out of it. And so I'll often tell that story to help people realize that it's not just about putting more time, money, and energy in.